Welcome to Shomach Shov and the Daf. We're holding in Zevachim Daf Ayin Beis. The Gemara Amud Beis brings that there are 6 things, or according to Rabbi Akiva, 7 things that are extremely important and they're not batal. What is the 6 things? So the first one is Agozei Perech, walnuts Perech. What does Agozei Perech mean? So Rashi explains it's a place. There's a place called Perech. The Agozim come from there, and that's what makes it so important. But Tosfos brings another pshat. Tosfos brings that they're called Agozei Perech al shem shenifrochim. They crumble. And what do you see from the idea that they crumble? So he sends us to a medrash. The medrash in the Psikto Rabti Pash Yud Aleph compares Am Yisrael to Agozim. And it says over there, there's 3 types of Agozim. There's Agozei Perech, there's Agozei Beinunim, and there's Katroinim. That's what the 3 Agozim. So Perech, what is Perech? Shenifrach me'atzvah. It crumbles on its own. The Beinunim, you have to hit them and then they break. And the Katroinim, it's very hard to break them. So he says the same thing by Am Yisrael. There's the ones who do mitzvahs on their own. They crumble on their own. They're compared to the Tzaddikim, that they do the mitzvahs on their own. There's the ones that if you ask them to do a mitzvah, so they will answer. It's like you break them. But that's the Beinunim. Then there's the one that you can hit so many times, it's very hard to get for them to do a mitzvah. So that's the psikta, and that's what you see from here, the idea that Agozei Perech means something that crumbles. So we see over here the Agozei Perech refers to crumbled, and it refers to Am Yisrael, specifically the Tzaddikim in Am Yisrael. And this explains us another medrash. The Medrash Rabbah, and Bamidbar and Pinchas Parasha Chav Aleph, it brings over there that the pasuk says Tzaddik oichel l'soiva nafshoy ubeten rishoyim techsar. The tzaddik eats and he's full, and the stomach of the rishoyim is always missing. So what is it? This is a mice. It brings a story. There was a guy that invited his entire city to come and enjoy a party. He made a big party, and the story says I was also there. And he had everything he needed, all the foods in the world, all the mat'amim sheba'ilam, everything was there on the table, except for Agozei Perech. He was missing these Agozim, these nuts. So he got so upset, he took the table and he threw it, the whole thing, he broke the entire table. So it says, of the story, I asked him, why are you doing that? So he says, you say that we have Olam Hazeh. You have Olam Haba. So you have Olam Haba to wait for. But we have Olam Hazeh. If I'm not enjoying this world fully, so I'm not happy. So it means better than Rishayim Techsa. We're missing out. So the Ish Bitzel, the Me'ah Shaloach Echelek Beis, he says, because by Yisrael, Adirabah, the main shleimus of Am Yisrael is that they're missing something. So then they know that they have to, everything they need comes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When they're missing something, then they have to daven to Hashem, because they know they don't have everything. Everything comes from Hashem. But by a Goyim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives them everything in this world. So they need everything to be there. If it's not there, they are missing out on their Olam Hazeh. And Rav Yaakov Leiner, the son of the Me'ah Shaloach, in the Sefer Hazman in Haggadah Pesach, he explains based on that the Zohar says, the pasuk says, Elohim ha'seicho lo yisas aloch, referring to over the Zohar, and it says it's Chag HaMatzos Tishur, that someone doesn't keep Pesach, he eats chometz at Pesach, he's as if he's worshipping over the Zohar. So explain the Sefer Hazmanim that Elohim ha'seicho refers to exactly what the Medrash mentioned over here. The person wants to have everything here in this world. Why is it called Maseicho? So Maseicho is only something which is covered, only what's Megushim, which is in front of his eyes. There's nothing else in the world except what he has in front of him. But Yisrael, they have Bitachon and Hashem, they rely on HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They don't need everything in front of them. But someone who eats chometz at Pesach, that means he doesn't believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu that took him out of Mitzrayim and he can rely on him. So he's over the Aver V'Dazara. You learn from the pasuk, Elohim ha'seicho lo yisas aloch. He has only the Gashmias which is in front of him. He doesn't go and give up on the Gashmias in order to get close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But according to the Psikto that Tosfos mentions, it comes with Nifla Moed. Why specifically the thing that was missing to this guy was the Agozei Perech? Because the Agozei Perech refers to the Tzaddikim in Am Yisrael, that they are doing mitzvahs, that they're close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And this whole mitzvah, they come and say the difference between Am Yisrael and Umas Ha'olam, to show that Am Yisrael, they are believing in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they follow Hashem. But Sheikh and Umas Ha'olam, they need to have everything in front of them in this world. So the thing that was missing, the item that was missing for the guy on the table, was specifically Agozei Perech, who speaks about, reminds us of the Tzaddikim in Klal Yisrael, Dvarim Nifloim B'Yosef. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shomach Shova Shiurim, please email shomachshova@gmail.com.